Hello students, as in the last lecture we saw the sums based on the type number 1. I hope you all understood the type number 1 sum, and your first exercise it was based on the quartiles, and your second exercise it is based on deciles and the percentile. As we saw the type number 1, and we got the idea that how to frame the formula, and please see to that don't make this mistake while framing the formula for deciles. Remember, in the denominator you will write 10, and while framing the formula for percentile you will write here 100. Okay, as now we'll move on to the next sum, that is type number 2, when we have ungrouped class. So how to find the answer for deciles and percentile? As this type of sum it was there in the first exercise also, but there we used to find the quartiles. Let it be whether we have to find quartiles, deciles or percentile, but the method, concept, the format will be same. Okay, the change will be what? Here we have to find deciles, and in the first exercise we used to find quartiles. Now we'll see what exactly we have to do. For type number 2, first column will be what? Your x, second column will be what? Frequency, and in the third column we know that we used to find cumulative frequency less than, and without knowing the value of cumulative frequency less than we cannot able to find our answer. As in the first video lecture also I had explained, the type number 2 sums also we can solve by using two different method. One is by using this method, and second one is what? Here 80, here we have 15, here we have 100, here we have 18. It means what? 80 we can write 15 times, 80 comma 80 comma 80 comma 80 comma 80, like 15 times. 100 we can write 18 times. 120 we can write as 25 times. If you write goes on writing the sum, then okay, you can see that the data will be arranged in this form. Okay, then after that you have to check whether it is arranged in ascending order or not, but it will be lengthy there, as it will take too much time. So that's why here we are dealing the sums by using this concept, where simply you have to prepare the third column, which is known as cumulative frequency less than. I hope you all might be knowing how to find the cumulative frequency less than. So let's see what exactly we have to find here. Here we have to calculate second decile and 65th percentile. It means we have to find D, 2 and P, 65. Yes or no? And as I told that for the type number 1 and type number 2 the formula remain same. This formula will be same. Okay, the formula will be changed only for the type number 3. So your first one is what? X, second one will be what? F, third, in the third column you will write cumulative frequency less than. So here we have 80, 100, 120, 145, 200, 280, 310, 380, 400 and 410. So here the frequency we have 15, 18, 25, 27, 40, 25, 19, 16, 8 and 7. And we know that how to find the cumulative frequency. The first number will be same as it is. Now simply goes on adding the number 15 plus 18. It will be 33. 33 plus 25. 58. 58 plus 27. Okay, 58 plus 27. 85. 85 plus 40. 125. 125 plus 25. 150. 150 plus 19, 169. 169 plus 16, 185. Yes or no? 185 plus 5. Sorry, 185 plus 8. So this will be 193. 193 plus 7, 200. As here we got 200, of course the total frequency it has to be 200. As I had explained in the first lecture also, here we use small n for the type number 1, and even here also we use the same formula. So here also the symbol for n will be same, but here for the third type number 3 we use capital N. So here this n for the type number 1, it is known as number of observation. For this type number 2, here n is known as total frequency, and for the type number 3, this capital N, it is also known as total frequency. Actually these three are one and the same: number of observation, total frequency. Okay, but see to that, for type number 2 here we'll use the same formula. So of course small n will be there, and here n will be known as what? Total frequency. Okay, so of course here we got 200. So when you will add up and see, check the value of total frequency, the second column will be 200 only. So this total frequency actually it is known as what? N. So I hope you all understood this until here. After this, as the first one is what we have to find D2. So we'll write the formula for D2. So D2 will be equals to what? Value of 2 n plus 1 upon 10 th observation. As I told, for the type number 1 and type number 2 the formula will be same. Okay, so here the meaning of n is what? The total frequency. So 200 plus 1 upon 10 th observation. So this will be what? Value of 2 into, this will be what? 201 upon 10 observation. Yes or no? So value of 2 into, here we have 10, so answer will be 20.1 observation. The next step, you will write value of multiply and see, you will get what? 40.2. Yes or no? As this is not the final answer, and we know that in the type number 1 what we used to do, we used to break this number 40 as 40.2 as 40 plus 0.2. We used to solve the sum further by using this concept. Here we cannot apply this concept. Okay, this concept we cannot apply, it is only for the type number 1. So now what exactly we have to do? Just see this 40.2, take this number and check in cumulative frequency, where does it lies in which row? Where does it lies in which row? So that row will be the answer for the decile. Which decile? D2. So now here, as I told, you have to see this value in the cumulative frequency. So here we have 15 in the first row, 33 in the second row, 58 in the third row. As clearly we can see that in the first row the value it is still 15, for second row it is still 33. So 34 to 58, it lies in the third row. So in the third row, what is the answer here in the first column? Is it 20? So this value is known as the value of D2. Got the point? Once again I will explain. After getting the answer, just simply you have to take this value and you have to check in the cumulative frequency where does it lies, in which row. So that row will be the answer for D2. So where does the answer will lies? It will lies in the first column. The first column, the answer will lies. Got the point? So here we got the answer of D2 is 120. Okay, so this is the concept for the type number 2. But for the type number 1, what we used to do, after getting the answer in decimal, we used to break this number as in this format and then we used to find the answer. But here we cannot apply this concept. So here simply what you have to do, so for this the concept it is different. You will take this value, check in the cumulative frequency, where does it lies, in which row. So that row will be the answer, and where the answer will lies, it will lies always lies in the first column. So here we got the answer for D2. So now we'll check, I will see the answer for D65. Okay, now we'll see for P65. Okay, so P65, so we'll write the formula. Value of 65 n plus 1 upon 10 th observation. Okay, so value of 65, the value of n is what? For this sum it is 200, yes or no? So 200 plus 1, it will be 201 upon 10 th, sorry, okay, here I did a mistake. As I told, just focus on the word. If here we have the percentile, okay, write 100. Okay, I told before also, don't make this mistake or else you will end up with getting a wrong answer. The final answer will be wrong. Okay, so whenever it is T, here 10 will come. Whenever it is P, so here 100 will come. Okay, for Q, 4. Okay, so observation, so value of 65 into, so this will be 2.01, as here we have in the denominator 100. So we know that where the decimal will come after the tens place. Okay, so 2.01 observation, so multiply and see what you will get the answer. So here 65 2.01, so the answer will be 65, 2 side is 130 and then 65, so this will be 130.65 observation. Okay, again same concept we will be using. Just see where in the cumulative frequency where does this 130.65 lies. So this 130.65, as clearly we can see that it lies in this row. So this will be the answer for what? P65. Yes or no? So P65 will be what? 280. And remember, suppose here in the first column, here we have the unit, it is in rupees. So here you will write rupees. Centimeter, you will write centimeter. If it is in meter, here you will write meter. Don't forget to write the unit. Okay, otherwise you will lose your half marks. As for this sum here, nothing we have, so you can write units. Okay, so in this way you can find your answer for the decimals and percentile for the type number 2. I hope you all understood the method, the sum, and how to frame the formula and how to find the answer for the type number 2. So let's take one more sum based on the same type, that is type number 2. So let's take one more sum based on the type number 2. As here it is said that from the following data, calculate the rent of 15th, 65th and 92nd house. As if we have house rent, so this is your X part, a number of house, it will be your frequency. But in this question, it is not mentioned clearly that what exactly we have to find, whether we have to find quartiles, percentiles or deciles. So how you will come to know that what exactly we have to find, deciles, percentile or quartiles? Okay, it is very simple. As here we have to find what, calculate 15th, 65, 92nd. Okay, for quartiles we know that we have Q1 till Q3. For deciles we have D1 to D9. If the value it is more than 9 or 10, okay, more than 10 will consider, it will be for what, percentile, yes or no? So actually for this sum we have to find percentile, because in the percentile only we have percentile from P1 to P99. So this 15, 65, 92, it does not come under quartiles and deciles, so it comes under what, percentile. So that means in simple language, for this sum we have to find the percentile, that means P15, P65 and P92. Okay, now here we have 11,000, 12,000, 13, then 15, then after that 14, and the same sum actually it is there in the exercise. I guess this is the fourth sum of your second exercise. Okay, so here actually the data it is not arranged properly, it has to be arranged in the ascending order, yes or no? Even for the type number 2 also, this part X, it has to be arranged in the ascending order. If it is not proper, so you have to arrange and write the step. Okay, answer, because here we have 11,000, 12,000, 13. After 13 it has to be 14. Okay, so when you will frame the table, see to that while framing the table, you will write the house rent in ascending order. Okay, so we'll start our sum. Okay, so house rent, it is in rupees, so this rupees actually it is a unit for the final answer for D15, D65 and the 92. So after getting the answer of D15, 65 and 92, so this will be the unit. Okay, in the next column you will write number of houses, so this will be what, F, this is what, X, yes or no? So here we have 11,000, then 12,000 will come, then 13,000, of course 13 it has to be 14, but here in the question it says that first 15 is there, then 14. Okay, while preparing the table, see to that it has to be arranged in the ascending order. So after 14 you will write 15,000, then 16,000, 17, and last one is what, 18. For first one it is 25, 17, 13. For 14,000 it is what, 15. For 15,000 it is what, 14, then 8, 6 and 2. Okay, so after this we know that it is compulsory we have to increase one more column with respect to cumulative frequency less than, and we also know that how to find the cumulative frequency. First you will write the 25 number same as it is, then simply goes on adding the number. So 25 plus 17, 42, 42 plus 13, 55, 55 plus 15, 70, 70 plus 14, 84, 84 plus 8, 92, 92 plus 6, 98, and 92 plus 98 plus 2 is 100. If here you are getting 100, so of course this answer it has to be 100 only. So here we can say here we got the value of n. Okay, so here the first one is what you have to find, P15, yes or no? Okay, so P15 you will write what, value of 15 n plus 1 upon what, 10 or 100? Here we have P. So P means what? Percentile. So here you will write 100. Yes or no? Okay, don't do mistake here by writing 10, 4 or 100. Okay, 10 or 4. Okay. So see to that whenever here we have D, so here you will write 10. For quartiles you will write 4. Whenever we are dealing with the sum with respect to percentile, here you will write 100. So TH observation. Okay, so then next will be what? Value of, so 15, in place of n you will write 100. So 100 plus 1 will be what? 101 upon 100. TH observation. Yes or no? So value of 15, so 101 upon 100, you will get what? 1.01. Yes or no? So simply multiply this 15 and 1.01. So what you will get? You will get 15 ones are, so 15.15 you will get. Yes or no? After this, I hope you all might be knowing exactly what we have to do. Just take this number and check in the cumulative frequency where does it lies. As in the first row here we have 25, second row it contains 42. So of course 15.15 it will lies where? It will lies in the first row, and as we know that our answer will lies where? In the first column. So here we got the answer for P15, that is 11,000. Yes or no? So here we can write what? Hence the rent of 15 house is rupees 11,000. Okay, so now we'll see for the next one. What is the next one we have to find? We have to find the 65th, that means P65. As for this sum, it is not mentioned anything what exactly we have to find, but we know that for quartiles we have Q1 range from Q1 to Q3. For deciles we have the range from D1 to D9, and for percentile we have the range from P1 to P99. So this 15, 65, 92 it lies of course where? Okay, between this percentile. As deciles it is still 9 only. So after 10, 11, 12 it is what? Percentile. So whenever you come across the sum like this, nothing is mentioned but the number is more than 10, 20, 25, see to that indirectly or directly you have to find the percentile for that sum, and see that you have to arrange the first column also in ascending order. As the same sum actually it is there in the exercise, it is of question number 4 sum. You will see that after 13,000 here we have 15,000, so we'll arrange the first column also. Okay, without arranging, if you are solving, of course the cumulative frequency part, here you will get different answer. Yes or no? Okay, so first arrange the first column and then apply the formula, substitute the value, you will get the answer easily. Okay, then after that the second one is what we have to find? P65. So for P65 we'll write the formula P, yes or no, P65 equals to value of 65 into n plus 1 upon 100 TH observation. Yes or no? Okay, the next value of 65 into, in place of n you will write what? 100. So 100 plus 1 it will be 101 upon 100. Yes or no? TH observation. So value of 65 into this will be what 1.01, yes or no? So value of multiply, so you will get what 65.65 observation. So as we know that after that what we have to do, take this value, check in the cumulative frequency where does it lies, as 65.65 it lies in this row. So this will be the answer for P65. So this was the answer for the P15. This will be what the answer for the P65. Just by referring the cumulative frequency column, see that where does it lies in the which row. So this 65.65 it lies in this row. So your answer will, where does it will lies? It will lies in the first column. So this section, this number is the answer for P65. So therefore P65 is equals to what? 14,000. So hence here will write, hence the rent of 65th house is rupees 14,000. Okay, so now we'll move on to the last one, P92. So value of 92 n plus 1 upon 100 th observation. So value of 92, so value of n is what 100, so this will be 101 upon 100 th observation. Okay, so value of 92 into this will be what 1.01 only, yes or no? So your value of this will be what 92.92. Okay, again same, we'll check 92.92 where does it lies, by just referring the cumulative frequency column. Just check where does it lies, as here it is still 92. So from 93 to 98 it will lies in this row, yes or no? Here 92 is over. Okay, so 92.1, 92.2, all the values after 92 point it will lies in this row. So this will be the answer for what? P92. So your P92 is what? 17,000. So here will write hence. Okay, don't see the answer 92. Here we have 92.92. Here for this row, here 92 is last. So 92 point after 92 point, all the values will lies where? It will lies in this row. Okay, so hence the rent of 92nd house is rupees 17,000. I hope you all understood the sums based on the type number 2 also, as I took two example based on this. Okay, and in the second example, as I told that whenever it is not mentioned anything, what exactly we have to find whether we have to find deciles, percentile or quartiles. But this much knowledge we have, the range for the quartile will be from Q1 to Q3, for deciles will be D1 to D9, and for percentile it is from P1 to 99. So here 15, 65, 92, of course it will lies between what? Percentile range. So of course whenever it is not mentioned anything, but we know that we have to find the answer above 10, 10, 20, 25. So of course we have to apply the formula for the, we have to apply the formula of percentile only. Okay, don't apply the formula for the quartiles and the deciles, because the range for the quartiles is Q1 to Q3 For decimal it is D1 to D9, and for percentile is P1 to 99. Okay, so same sum actually is there in the exercise. Okay, and see to that the house rent here it is not arranged properly, so you have to arrange the house rent in ascending order and then frame the table, apply the formula, substitute the value, you will get the answer one by one. Okay, so one by one you have to find your answer. I hope you all understood the type number 1 as well as type number 2. As in the previous video lecture, we saw the type number 1. Okay, so as I told that we'll divide this exercise also in three type. The first type will have a raw data, like you will have the numbers in sequence or series. Number will be here and there, just you have to arrange the number in ascending order. Type number 2 for the ungrouped data, and type number 3 it is for the group data. Yes or no? And for the first and second type the formula will be same. For the third type the formula will be different, as we saw in the quartiles also. Okay, for first and second type we'll use the small n, and for third type we'll use the capital N. Small n is stands for what? For the type number 1 it is the number of observation, for type number 2 it is the total frequency, and for type number 3 the capital N is known as total frequency. And this all thing I had explained, so this small thing you have to remember. Okay, as we took two example based on the type number 1, okay, and two example based on the type number 2. So in the next lecture we're gonna see the type number 3. So till then, goodbye, see you in next lecture.